ఇవాల్టి వీడియోలో మనం ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ప్యానెల్స్ గురించి తెలుసుకుందాం. ఒకటి ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ప్యానెల్ గురించి, ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ప్యానెల్ ఎస్ఎల్డి, టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ప్యానెల్. హెచ్టీ ప్యానెల్ ఫర్ హై వోల్టేజ్ at 33 kV, 11 kV. LT panel for medium voltage at 415 volts. Power distribution panel, power factor control panel, AMF and DC synchronization panel, motor controlling panel. One electrical panel. Electrical panel is used for power supply receiving from one source and distribution into many outgoing sources. Many types of circuit breaker are used for making and breaking power supply in the electrical panel. Meters are used for parameters measuring and energy consumption. Indicators are also used for availability of power supply, breaker on and off and trip etc. To electrical panel SLD. SLD means single line diagram. Different types electrical panels are available according requirements just like as HT panel, LT panel, PCC panel, distribution panel etc. మనకు సైడ్ ఇమేజ్లో చూపించినట్టుగా హెచ్డి ప్యానెల్, ఎల్టీ ప్యానెల్, డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ బోర్డు, స్టార్టర్ ప్యానెల్స్, ఫ్లోర్ ప్యానెల్స్ అన్నీ మన ఇమేజ్లో చూపించినట్టుగా కనెక్ట్ చేయబడి ఉంటాయి. 3. Types of electrical panel. Electrical panel are used for power supply distribution center. Power supply is received from one source and distributed into many sources. HT panel for high voltage. HT panel is used for high voltage distribution 33 kV or 11 kV. Power supply is received from overhead HT line through GO switch and distributed to the transformer. VCB panel, where the vacuum circuit breaker is installed for making and breaking high voltage 11 kV by 33 kV for distribution as HD panel to transformer. So due to using vacuum circuit breaker, generally it is called as PCB HD panel, where the HD power supply is distributed through vacuum circuit breaker. So it is called generally VCB panel. SF6 panel, where the SF6 circuit breaker is installed for making and breaking high voltage 11 kV by 33 kV for distribution as HD panel to transformer. So, due to using SF6 circuit breaker, generally it is called as SF6 HD panel. LT panel. LT panel is used for two no power sources as one is EB electricity board and DC backup source. When EB supply is not available, then DC backup supply is used. Only one time one supply can be used for power distribution in LT panel. When power supply is received from transformer and distributed for utilization purpose, then it is called LT panel. Transformer transform when outgoing supply as 433 voltage. A standard voltage is used in LT panel 415 plus or minus 5% for equipment utilization. LT panel is used as low voltage power distribution. Power supply is distributed through ACB and MCCB. LT panel is used for backup supply from DC set. When power supply is switched off, then DC supply is received for power distribution. Power distribution panel. Power distribution panel is used for power distribution to the equipment. Power supply is received from LT panel and distributed to the motor starter, distribution board and pump. PCC panel. Power control center panel is used for power controlling in high-rise buildings and large industries. Power supply is received from LT panel and distributed to the floor panel. Floor distribution panel. Floor distribution panel is used for distribution into distribution board and utilization equipment. Power factor control panel. Power factor control panel is used for power factor controlling. It is connected with LT panel main bus bar. In this panel, the power factor 9.9 is maintained. In this panel, capacitors are connected as parallel with busbar. EMF or DC synchronization panel. AMF mean auto manual function panel is used in LT panel for making or breaking power supply in auto mode. Two numbers power supply source EB and DC are used in this panel. It is called another name synchronization panel, which is used for synchronization two or more DG sets. Motor controlling panel. Where the many motors are used, then motor controlling panel are used. In this panel, power supply source is received from LT panel and power is distributed into many outgoing power source as motor started. Only one single point, the all motor starters, can be controlled easily.